Hello Libra and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. This video will help you to get through December and see what kind of energies you're gonna get in the areas of love and relationship. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Before we jump into it, December is a very special month for me because it is my birth month and it is also the month of the most beautiful holiday for me, which is Christmas. And as a gift to you for being here, you're gonna able to have a chance to win a personal reading with me. The only thing you have to do is simply like this video and enter into the comment section, my dream is coming true, and in January I will choose one person randomly from the commenters. Again, you just have to put in my dream is coming true. But let's jump into it. We're gonna start with the spirit animal card, and you have here is the moth spirit. So what we need to do, what you need to know about this card, this is kind of calling you to surrender now. And generally it comes up, this card, when you are kind of trying to pursue something really badly, and you're very tenacious, and something has become your compulsion or addiction, and you're just not letting it go. You're maybe too perfectionist, you are, I don't know, overeating, or there's some kind of a vice in your life that you're not letting go. And this is kind of like the card that's telling us that you need to have a little bit of moderation. This is the time for you to surrender and just accept that that sometimes just you need to let things happen, and what spirit wants you to release your need for certainty and control, so that you can relax into a more balanced way of using this energy. So it is really just all about that just let it go, enjoy the ride, and see where the journey is taking you. So we'll see a little bit more what comes up in the reading. So in the top, in the center of your card, or if you're reading, you do have the Ace of Wands, which is a lovely energy. It is a card of a new beginning, a new chapter of in your life in the areas of love and relationship. And then what we need to know about this card, this is all about passion. It is all about adventure, right? So which is kind of goes very well with the moth spirit, that just go on this adventure, see where it's taking you. Don't necessarily have an expectation in terms of what you want to achieve. Just go with the flow, and let your passions, let your sparks guide you, because the Ace of Wands can spark an idea, a new relationship. In an existing relationship, it can be that you're just getting to a chapter where you're reigniting the spark that started the relationship. This is a lovely energy because it's telling me that you're going to be very excited. You're going to be very passionate. But let's see what is your first card. Your first card is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card that's kind of indicating that things have been probably very fast in your life. Things are moving very fast because this is a very speedy card. Like you can kind of see, feels like that you are in Star Wars when they're turning on the speed. This card can be like messages. It can be travel, any kind of movement, maybe just a movement in your love life forward. But this is kind of like the energy when, if you're single, it might be that somebody is just stepping into your life, and this person is taking you off of your feet. And when you're kind of falling head over heels for this person, and you kind of want to control the situation, but again, just surrender and just let things go, because this card can be when Cupid arrows are finding you and love is on its way. Again, in an existing relationship as well, things can be picking up, but it can be also like exchanged messages, and maybe some of you are just going on a trip with your loved one if you're in a relationship. Now the next card we have here is the Queen of Swords. By the Queen of Swords, she is somebody who's very smart. It can be you, it can be a person you're dealing with, or somebody who might be giving you an advice, or just the energy of the card. So the Queen of Swords, she is extremely smart. She is very factual. She likes to kind of see things and say things as it is. She's very chatty. She's somebody who's been through a lot, and you know, it's very hard to mislead her because she evolved those senses of seeing through things. Like, she sees things clearly. One thing we need to kind of always explain with this queen, that she's been through a lot. She went through a lot of breakups, heartaches, and you know, she's somebody who evolved from all of those. Somebody who gained new perspective. Somebody who became stronger and stronger from that. So with this moth spirit of you know, surrender and trying to control things, like, you know, she is somebody who can trying to protect herself, trying to protect her, that okay, my heart has been broken in the past, I don't want to get it again, and she's very much about protecting herself from all of those. But again, if you're protecting yourself, you'll not necessarily be able to see where things might go in your life, because you're not letting things evolve. So just surrender to whatever is happening to you. Now, the next we have here is the Two of Swords, which is obviously telling me that you are in your head, you are thinking about something, and you have a hard time kind of making a decision. This is the card when you just need to follow your heart, you need to follow your inner voice, your instinct, and deep down you already know the answer. This can be that, you know, some of you need to make a choice. Maybe you do have multiple people that are interested in you, and you need to kind of make a decision, and you have hard time to deciding who you want to choose. Some of you need to make a decision about maybe being in a relationship or being single, like vice versa, and you have kind of hard time weighing the pros and cons, which way to go. That's kind of the energy of the Two of Swords. It might be also a conflict for some of you, where you are in the middle of a conflict zone and you don't want to take sides, and you've been kind of, if you're in a relationship, maybe you had a couple of conflicts with each other, and right now you're kind of taking a little pause, a ceasefire of so-called. Now the next we have here is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is lovely energy, because this is all about leaving the troubles, leaving the challenges behind, and arriving to something great, something calm, where things are finally great. Now, for everybody, it can be something very different. It really depends what the troubled time is really signifying you. For some of you, it might be that you're leaving the solitude behind, and you are arriving to a relationship. For some of you, it might be that you are leaving a relationship behind that was very troubled, and you are actually coming to a very calm time of your life. But it can also be a card that can tell us that, okay, if the relationship went through some difficulties, some challenges, finally you're able to leave those challenges behind and move forward with and have this passion reignited. And the next we have here is the card of the Chariot, which is lovely because this is the card of victory. This is the card of overcoming obstacles, being in control, or kind of letting, loosening up the control. This is the card that's kind of like, again, can be a travel. It can be also a card that's telling me that you're moving forward. Whatever you had in the challenges in the past, you're definitely leaving it behind. Whether you are on a boat or on a coach, you're leaving it behind. You can kind of see it. Both of these cards are telling me that you're leaving the troubles in the past. Again, Chariot, card of success, card of victory. If you're single, I think it's a great time for you to meet somebody new. If you are in an existing relationship, I think you might need to kind of look at it, how much you want to control things in your life. Because sometimes the Chariot can be that you're trying to um, balance whatever is happening to you. You're trying to balance whatever you think, whatever you say, and you're trying to be in control. And sometimes when the Chariot comes up, you need to kind of let go of the control, like and I just always go back to the moth spirit of surrender. Because one thing you need to know about the Chariot, that he is actually not controlling these horses. He is just letting them go, and he's controlling them with his will, with his mind, and just going along in terms of what's gonna happen, right? So just go along with this ride, and see where it takes you, whether you're in an existing relationship or whether you are single. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's where you're going to be able to get similar readings as soon as they go live. And you also help me to grow the channel and to make sure that the message gets out to as many people as possible. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you really pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget to put into the comment section that my dream is coming true, because that's going to give you a chance to have a personal reading with me. And I'm always very happy to read what's going on in your life. So the next we have here is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is the card of feeling lack, feeling left out in the cold. So what this can be in terms of a relationship. For some of you, it might be that you might be going through some kind of a breakup, because the Five of Pentacles can be an indication of a relationship ending. And if it was a troubled relationship, probably it is time to move on from it, and have something new coming into your life. And obviously this can be an uncertain time for some of you if you're going through a breakup, because you just don't know what's gonna come on your way. Five of Pentacles is the card when you're focusing on lack, when you're focusing on that you're not enough, when you're feeling that you don't have what it takes to be able to attract whatever your heart desire. So this card is always telling us that you need to try to be a little bit more positive. Try to focus on the things that are good in your life. It can be also indicating that some of you might be a single parent, and it is hard for you to kind of get back into the dating game and find a relationship that's stable. It can be also a card when you are some of you, if you're in a relationship, maybe your partner is going through some kind of a difficult financial situation, which can be impacting the relationship. But it can be just some of you might be just feeling alone, feeling lonely sometimes, whether you're in a relationship or in a relationship. It is just this energy when you're feeling left out in the cold. And again, gratitude is the energy that can turn it around. And look what we have here, Ten of Cups, which is so lovely, because Ten of Cups is the ultimate happiness, the happiness after the difficult time, and which is very nice to see after the energy of the Five of Pentacles. And look at the Six of Swords. It is practically going to this direction, right, diagonally to the Ten of Cups, which is great, because it is happiness after the difficult times. That's what the Ten of Cups is. So you're gonna be able to find the harmony, the balance that you're looking for. If you're single, definitely a harmonious relationship will be able to come to you, which might be able to starting with the spark, with some passion, and you might not be able to sure where it's going to lead, but it's going to lead to the Ten of Cups energy. If you're in an existing relationship, I think you're going to be able to fix the problems, fix the issues that you have, and you're going to be able to achieve this ultimate happiness again. And then you have here And as the last card, the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is the card of a decision. Very interesting that you have both the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, and both of them are all about making a decision, choosing a path. Two of Wands is when you're kind of planning ahead, and you're kind of part of you wants to stay, part of you want to go in this new path. And again, it can be different for anybody. For some of you, it might be that you need to choose between two people, choose whether you stay in a relationship or whether you break the relationship. Or it can be also that, you know, you choose to start a relationship and get the relationship to the next level, right? Like, you know that there's some kind of the whole world out there for you to discover and to kind of, from this card, I'm kind of getting that you're yearning for this new beginning, but you definitely have a hard time to decide, right? Chariot, we talked about that it can be a balance, and you have two decision card beside it. One of them is when you're very confused, and one of them is when you're kind of yearning for your desires. So just you know, listen to your inner voice, listen to your guidance, and just surrender. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Fool. The Fool is the card of new beginning, a new journey. When you're taking a leap of faith into something, this can be a new relationship, or you're kind of taking a leap of faith into the unknown, which is the main theme here. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.